kitties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Marilyn and I'm bringing you all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe. To all my kitties that have already been here supporting my channel, just showing me love and support, I see you, girl, always. Okay, kitties, so we're going to be getting into a battle of, a lot of powder just came out, but we're getting into a battle of the setting powders. I've reviewed both of these powders. This one is by One Size in the shade Marigold, and I have also the Mario powder, which is in the shade Warm Honey, I believe. This is medium, 4.5 medium dark honey. I recently reviewed these. First of all, I love both of these powders, but my good sis in the comments, one of my kitties, did leave a comment saying she wondered how these two would compare, and I thought, why not do a video in comparison, because these are very popular powders. So if you're looking for a new powder and you can't decide which one to get, I'll just help you kind of compare, and we can see, you know, which one we think may be better. Although I want to just say right now, I do love both of these powders, but they may work differently for different skin types and tones. So we'll compare the shades that I have with my skin, which my skin is oily. Right now I have on all my cream products. I have on my concealer, my foundation, bronzer, all in cream or liquid form. So I haven't set my face yet or added any powders. So we're gonna do that on the camera. Okay, girls, so of course I had to get a little bit closer. I'm just gonna go ahead and just tap my powder puff over my concealer, because this is how I apply my concealer today. First of all, these things blend out concealers so nice. Like, this blends out cream products so nicely. So I'm just gonna use what I used earlier just to tap over it, just to get rid of any, you know, separation that might happen, because I haven't set this yet. And I also have two clean ones, so we can really compare these powders, okay? Now, right off the bat, I'm gonna say that I do love the packaging for Mario more, because so much more product comes out without having to do much to get it. With One Size, I just have to flip this top and then dump some into the lid. So we do that so we can get a nice amount of powder out. And then I'll compare the colors for you, because I have the shade Marigold. I don't feel like there's a lot of reviews online with the shade Marigold, but I love this shade, especially if you have dark skin. Okay, and now the Mario, see what I mean? You see how all that powder is just like waiting on me, just waiting for me to use it? So I'm just gonna drop some in the lid. All right, just so we can compare, okay? So as far as the shade goes, as you can see, the Warm Honey, it's deep, dark Warm Honey. Okay, so it has, this for me is more of a natural set. It blends in with my complexion literally seamlessly. I just love it. It adds the perfect amount of highlight without being too much of a hard transition, as well as the Marigold. This does a really good job brightening dark skin tone, and it blurs. They both blur really well. But in my opinion, the One Size, if you have drier skin, One Size may not be your favorite powder, okay? Because it can be drying, so you need to have either normal or normal to combination, like oily skin. If you have really dry skin, the One Size may not be the best option. Whereas the Mario powder, to me, is truly universal. This is going to be for all skin types, normal, oily, dry. I think it's so finely milled and so buttery that every skin type can use this, honestly. They both blur really well, but as far as skin type, I think this is definitely going to win. Another thing with the Mario powder, I feel like the Mario powder is better for all types of glam. So whether it be a soft glam, full beat, natural, no makeup, this powder is going to work. The One Size, to me, is a full beat always. It's a thicker powder, so it has it's a little bit more of a fuller coverage in a sense. I think this, for me, I'm doing this when I need to be beat, okay? This is a full glam type of product. I think One Size's products in general are more of a full glam type of product, if you know what I mean. They both blur equally just as good, but those specific specs can definitely help you determine whether or not, or determine which powder that may be better for you. Although they're great powders, depending on what you are looking for in a powder, it can vary. Do you know what I mean? So, all right, so first I'm going to go in on this side. I'm going to use the one size powder. And before we bake, I'm going to go in with a light layer. I picked some up. This is too much. I'm just going to dust some off on my hand here. Hold on. All right, and I'm just going to lightly press it under my eye just to set it. You want to set it before it bakes. You don't want to go in with a heavy amount of powder onto wet concealer, okay? Because that's going to, you know, make it look a little bit blotchy and not as smooth as you can get it, okay? So as you can see, I already just smoothed out that area. All right. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing with on the Mario side, just with a different sponge, just to make this completely a true comparison. All right, so with my clean sponge, or puff rather, this is the Mario. Way too much. You tap some off, and you're going to go in, and you're going to tap under here. And you're just lightly setting it. I'm gonna also just set my forehead with this. Okay. All right, so that is the set so far. They both look very, very, very smooth, okay? Very smooth. I just think it looks more matte on this side. Like I said, the one side is a heavier, thicker powder, so it's gonna really mattify. If you have really oily skin, the one size is, you know, it's that girl, okay? I have oily skin, but I don't think it's excessively oily, but yeah, okay? Let me just put some here. I feel like I didn't get any powder on this part of my cheek. So let's make sure we do this right, girl, right comparison. All right, there we are, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna go in and bake each side with one size on this side and Mario on this side, and then finish my complete look, and then we'll come back where we can actually like talk about it, okay? All right, guys, so I just laid that powder down. It looks a little bit of a mess right now, but I like to let the powder just sit and absorb into my skin as I complete the rest of my makeup. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Okay, kitty, so I'm back. My face is complete. Everything is blended out and both sides literally almost look identical. Like I said, they both blur exactly the same. This comes down to skin type to me. I really feel like if you are someone who has combination oily skin the one size powder is good to go. It's smoothing, it's blurring, it mattifies, it lasts a long time on the skin. It's good to go. Those same things are great for the Mario powder. However, if you have a very dry skin, I think the Mario powder may be a better option for you. Or if you like a lighter powder, if you wear minimal makeup and you just need to set, you know, you're not necessarily worried about baking and, you know, just having a heavy under eye, the Mario powder is very versatile in that way, where you can apply it lightly and it still looks natural, or you can bake to make it a full glam. Like what I have going on is basically a full glam, but you have the ability to scale it back a bit with Mario. I just think the one size goes in strong, smooth, blurs, full beat, like real action beast mode when it comes to makeup is the one size, and the Mario is more of a soft girl. You know what I mean? Like it's a soft girl, like she can be glam if she wants to. However, there are days where you want to, you know, scale it back, and you need a powder that can do that for you, and I really think that would be the Mario. So it's just a matter of preference. They're both top-notch powders, top 5 very easily, okay? Very easily. Both of the formulas are blurring, mattifying, brightening. They're both good for that. So it comes down to skin type. I really truly believe that it comes down to skin type, because I love both powders and I use them for different reasons. Because they're both going to blur, so you can't use that to the side. They're both going to smooth. They both brighten. They both look really great under the eyes. Just think about what you're looking for in a powder and what your skin can handle. Okay, so specifically for girls that are dry, skip the one size, go for the Mario powder. Girls that prefer to be able to do a more natural under eye, go for the Mario powder. Full glam, full beat, blurred finish, just looking literally perfect, the one size. Definitely go for the one size. I love both of the powders because you can use them for, you know, different reasons, and I have different shades, so I love both of them. Okay, so don't make me choose. Don't make me choose, because with my skin type, I can use both of them, and they both look gorgeous. When blended, you barely can really even tell which is which, because they look the same. Now, hopefully this video didn't do opposite of what it was supposed to do. I hope I didn't make the decision harder, because girl, they're both really pretty powders. They're both really pretty powders. And if you have oily to combination skin, just know you're good either way. You're good either way. You're good either way. But if you're dry, girl, just go straight Mario and be confident in that decision, because trust me, it's the better decision. Okay. And I mean, off subject, but this lip combo though, shout out to the kitty that told me about the Milani in the comments. I think I did a nude brown lip combo video, and she mentioned, and I think I asked in the comments what's your favorite lip combo, and she talked about this Milani one, but she has the shade Cacao. But I see that they had the black cherry vanilla, and she just reminded me, like, girl, you need to try that. And I did, and thank you, girl, because this lip combo, this is so, oh my gosh. I know this is off subject, girl, but if you like powders, you like lip combos too, right? Okay. But it looks black in the thing, like so dark. But when you put this over like a nude, like a light pale nude, it just gives this nice cool tone brownie sort of shade when it comes. Oh, love it. So glad I got it. I just had to mention that, girl. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I love comments, because comments help me do videos. Suggestions help me with video content, and it helps me put out videos that you actually want to see. And this was a good idea, so shout out to you, girl. You know who you are. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, come back, watch another video. You know, thanks kitties, bye.